Alrighty Cup, and welcome to Thaiger Today. Well, here we are, a little bit different today, on a floating donut. Now these floating donuts, they seat around about 8 to 10 people in comfort, and you can go floating around the lakes of Laguna in Phuket. Sunrise, sunset, any time of the day. What a great way to spend a day. Got the barbecue in the middle here, they've got drinks, they're fully equipped and they can't tip over. That's good news. The brainchild of Miriam Becker, who's brought the idea from Singapore. A great idea if you do want to spend a couple of, well, lazy hours on any day of the week actually. Let's get stuck in today's news, and this lady is not happy about the white pickup truck. Now, the story is that she spent around about an hour walking around this truck, and she got stuck into it with a spade and with an axe. Did a considerable amount of damage. The backstory to this is that a few years before, the owner of the property was in a coma, and they couldn't get an ambulance in and they couldn't get cars out because, again, a car was parked in front of this driveway. So a very sad backstory to that particular video. All right, to today's other main news stories.
Tourists wanting to leave their mark on Thailand have vandalised a cave tunnel leading into Krabi's Railay Beach, carving their names and other graffiti in the rock walls and stalactites. Names and messages are scrawled all along the 200-metre passage. Park officials claim there's not enough staff to keep a close watch. The Election Commission says the Scrutiny Committee has unanimously rejected the amended MP election bill allowing entertainment activities to be held during electioneering, and restored the original provision that bans entertainment activities during elections. Now here's an example of how not to drive a container truck. This one was making its way up a hill in Phuket. Something went wrong and it slid backwards, crossing over lanes and ending up with its back wheels in a ditch. The incident closed off the coastal road for several hours as land transport officials figured out how to get the truck out of the way. Wish we'd had a CCTV camera for this one. 27 and 31-year-old Nigerian nationals and a 57-year-old Thai taxi driver are now in custody after a dramatic border chase around Aranya Prapet on the Cambodian border. The drama began around 8 AM yesterday when a policeman saw two men vault over a wall into the car park at the Rongklua market. Then they jumped into a waiting taxi and sped off. Police and military authorities started chasing them. In total, 5 checkpoints were passed before the taxi was eventually stopped. At that point, the two Nigerians bailed and disappeared into a sugarcane field. They were arrested as they tried to cross back into Cambodia. 23 tourists have been stung by blue bottle jellyfish, properly referred to as the Portuguese Man OWar, at 2 popular beaches in Songkhla during the past 3 days. Officials report that the 23 swimmers were injured by the jellyfish stings at the Chalatat and Samela beaches between Saturday and yesterday. One of the swimmers experienced breathing difficulties. If you swim into a Portuguese Man OWar, seek medical assistance urgently. And kudos to this German long-term resident of some 30 years, Herr Rainer Abel in Pattaya, who, along with his wife and Kana, prepares and offers alms to the local monks. Every day without fail, he's seen in front of his humble abode. Whatever's left is then packaged into containers and delivered to Pattaya's homeless. Definitely putting the smile back into the land of smiles. Well done.
Well, that's all the main news from today. Our nice little saunter around the canals of Laguna. I wonder what's in the barbecue. We've got a nice dinner coming up. Hope you've enjoyed today's Thaiger Today. We'll be back again tomorrow. Probably not in a donut. Oh, by the way, you can see the website there. It's probably on the bottom of the screen as well. We'll be back again with another Thaiger Today. We'll see you then.